7:26 at BBC Sussex. Words are not enough to describe the pop group that we're about to talk about next.
It's time to begin. I'll count it in. 5, 6,
if you were doing all the actions through that, then you are obviously a bit of a Steps fan. We have two super fans here in the studio. Joe, I have to say, Joe Bolingbroke is with us. Joe, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. And that was amazing. It was like having Steps in the studio with us there, actually. You did everything.
Well, funny enough, actually, yesterday, because I follow Steps on Twitter, I actually tweeted them and told them that I was going to be in an interview today. And if you are listening, Steps, hello, good morning.
They said they'd tune in, did they? And
yeah.
So you're a super fan. We have Chris Butlands Steed, who is from Channel 4's Gogglebox and a big fan as well, I understand.
I have been a fan since 1997 when they first come out. And the first song I ever heard, well, at 5, 6, 7, I didn't really like that much. But Lasting on My Mind, I remember being in this little gay pub years ago. And the first thing I saw was all these gay guys get up to Lasting on My Mind, and I was mesmerised. And from that moment, I was a fan. That's
right. Do you know the hand movements and all that sort of stuff yourself?
I'm a bit rusty. I am a bit rusty. But back in the day, I used to go out to all the pubs and clubs, and I used to be up on stage, dancing to it. Yeah.
When did you first become a Steps fan, Joe?
1997 November when I first heard 5, 6, 7, 8. So ever since day one. So you could say I've been a super fan for 20 years.
Yeah, he was 5 years old.
You don't look old enough.
He was 5, and I was a lot older than that. I was a lot older.
I get older, younger than I look.
Can you sum it up, Joe? What is it about Steps that does it for you?
Oh, it's just the music, the dancing, the positive vibe, the way they make you feel. Not It's the Way You Make Me Feel. That's a Step song. But it's just when you see them on TV in an interview and they're talking and they laugh, you just can't help but laugh with them because you could just sense their positive vibe.
They're positive guys, aren't they?
Yeah,
I mean, you guys are really positive this morning. If there was a Step song that you love, what is it?
Deeper Shade of Blue would be up there. Deeper Shade of Blue.
When the reunion happened, 2012, I think it was. How were you? Did you punch the air? Did you go into a routine?
Yeah,
they're back.
It was amazing. And when I was at the reunion tour, the first time I actually heard Claire do a solo, and it was a Celine Dion song, and I was like, love that one. Yeah, I Surrender, and I was mesmerised with that.
Me too.
And that was the first time I ever heard it. She should have released that because it was amazing.
She did. But funny enough, that she did do an I Surrender track from the Spectacular album, which was released in October 1999. But it's sort of like a different version. It went like, I surrender, baby.
Oh, we've got singing there as well now.
I need your love to save me.
You don't need to sing.
Yeah.
Now then, we thought we'd put you to the test. We've got first of all a general knowledge round. This is just one question, fairly straightforward, and you need to sound your buzzer. Now, because of the very challenged budgetary times of the BBC, you've got to make a noise. So what's your Steps noise?
Tragedy.
And what's your Steps noise?
Last thing on my mind.
That'll do. So as soon as you know the right answer, you've got to say, do your buzzer.
I reckon I'm going to lose this, though, because he is a bit of a super
It depends on the question, though, let's be fair.
When they were looking to put together the Steps band, they put an advert in a newspaper. Which newspaper?
Tragedy. It was The Stage.
It was The Stage. It was The Stage, yeah.
It was The Stage.
That's 1 point to both of us.
We now move to the Beat the Intro round. You have to be quick on this one because they're quite straightforward. Okay, so but do your buzzer when you think you know what it is.
Tragedy.
Yes.
It's 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8 is right. You do very well.
I should have chose Last Thing on My Mind, should I?
Because it's got to be quicker, don't you?
Yeah, but Last Thing on My Mind is the one good.
This one?
Oh, Tragedy.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's Better Best Forgotten.
Okay, one last one. Now, come on. Come on.
the last thing on my
Yes,
mind.
go on.
Tragedy.
Yes is the right answer.
I'll let him have that one.
And finally in this quiz, you've got to do the actions to the chorus of Tragedy, and I will judge who's the best, and this will be in sort of exuberance, I suppose.
Can I stand up?
Yeah, Joe, you can stand up and
Yeah.
try and explain your movements as you're doing it. Joe, first of all, off you go. Here we go.
Hands by the side of your head. Up, front, forward, back, and the hands. Nod, back, side, and half to back. Thrust. So, push to the front and side. Shoulder roll.
Right, that's enough of that. Right, okay, Chris, that was very good, by the way. You've got quite a competition there. Okay, if you can actually describe your movements as well, that would be great. And here you go. Just getting ready.
Hand. Forward. Oh, no, I've lost it. No, you can't do it. Swish to the side, swish to the side, forward, back, guitar, action.
Right, Chris. I'm afraid you came second.
Oh, no, I'm going to against him.
Joe, you are the super fan.
But I have to give it to Chris. He was amazing.
I'm a lot older, though.
High five.
You're going to have a party tonight.
Oh, yeah,
Enjoy
definitely
it.
tonight.
Enjoy it. Thank you so much for coming in. Nice to talk to you.
Excellent.
Both.
Thank you.
Thank you.